but a good time to get an insight into D Street charter. Nimesh joins us to fill us in with exactly that. Nimesh?
Hi, Rajil. A bit of consolidation, and India has actually underperformed the Asian peers today. But again, today there is a bit of selling pressure as well, a bit of profit booking, so to speak. The first day of the new series as well. Within the sectors, a bit of selling pressure in the banking names. So the bank Nifty is down nearly 1%. But the other side, you have seen a big move in the metal names. So that rally in metals continue thanks to the China stimulus. And there is a bit of action back in the PSUs as well. I've been saying this, that selectively some PSUs are well bid and OMCs stands out today. So big move in the OMC stocks. But again, for OMCs, need to watch out because a couple of brokerages have put out a note saying that maybe come October first week, you will see a bit of fuel price cut as well. So that's something need to be factored in. But otherwise, a day of consolidation, but looks like the rally in the large cap is likely to continue, and there is going to be a sector rotation as well.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Sector rotation has been the hallmark because we've seen a lot of different names. Obviously, a lot of the commodity plays, autos, a lot of those names have come back on the radar. Nimesh, what about stocks? And by the way, when fabulous, I remember same time yesterday you told us about Pratap Snacks, something is brewing, and then it indeed turned out to be a big deal, right? So kudos to you for that. And what's new today?
So I'll start with the first stock, which is Sula Vineyard. There was a large block in the afternoon trade. 8 lakh shares got changed hands. For a change, it doesn't look like the promoter indicator was a seller. Largely, I understand a large FI was a seller in today's block. So again, disclosures would be quite interesting in Sula Vineyard. But I highlighted this only because we are pretty much close to that season of block deals. Come early next week, once the silent period kicks in, I think that momentum of promoter stake sale is likely to reduce. So that's something to try going forward. The second name is Sun Pharma. There was an interesting note from UBS today. They've put out a sell call on few names, but they are very bullish on Sun Pharma. And for a change, there is a buying interest as well. So the stock is buzzing largely on back of buy flows. Expect high delivery volumes. And there was an interesting UBS note as well on Sun Pharma today. The third name is Bamal Lorry. This is interesting. We hardly see Bamal Lorry getting reflected on the FI desk. And today, for a change, there is buying interest. So expect high delivery volumes in Bamal Lorry today. And the last is Polycab. I've been highlighting this a couple of days back as well, that in Polycab there is a very strong indication or a buzz of the company winning a large order. Looks like that order seems to be around the corner, hence you're seeing a big up move, 5% and a large volumes in Polycab today.
Nimesh, this Polycab, I mean, that's a sharp move, 4-5%. Yeah. I mean, large order, typically for companies like Polycab, they don't disclose order wins, right? Yeah. So this perhaps like a government thing?
That's right, Prashant. So what I understand, Polycab is one of the companies which have bid for some 16 or 18 circles for a government order, and that's a very sizable order for every company who's bid for it. And I understand Polycab has actually bid for all the 16 circles or 17 circles. So the expectation is that Polycab will be the biggest beneficiary as and when that order gets announced. It's not only going to be for Polycab, there are some other telecom players as well who've bid for it and can be potential winners. But Polycab stands out because it's going to be not a normal order for them, a bit of, what do you call it, not a non-recurring, so to speak, and hence it can have a big impact in terms of the potential revenues for Polycab from this particular order itself over the next couple of years.
This probably on the BharatNet side, Nimesh?
That's right, Prashant. That's something which has been, again, so all the bids have been done with, the technical rounds are done with, so there is an expectation that the government will announce the orders very soon. So Polycab, I looked at all the 16 circles where there were bids for. 7 to 8 players have bid for all circles, and Polycab seems to be among the few companies who bid for all the 16 circles. So that is a reason why there is an expectation that for Polycab it could be a significantly large order.
All right, 5% higher, million shares traded. Nimesh, thanks very much. But there's Polycab, Bamal Lorry, Sun Pharma and Sula Vineyards, all